Hi there, you'll notice in this video the lighting is a little bit off. I wasn't going to post the video, but I know how much you enjoy the colour analysis videos, so I thought, hey, I'll put it up there anyway, but just know that in person things looked quite a bit different to what you can see, but hopefully you'll enjoy the process anyway. Here we go. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're a new here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Hi there, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. We're back again with another colour consultation. We're here with Nicola today. Nicola, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Nicola, obviously, and I am the owner of 360 Marketing. I work with, I'm a digital marketing strategist with over 20 years of experience, and I work with SMEs across Ireland, Northern Ireland, UK and internationally. And I often hear so often how overstretched and under-resourced that business owners feel. So I'm here to take the load off, to put the business owner at the front and centre of your marketing again, simplify the process and drive results basically.
Thanks Nicola. I'm going to leave Nicola's details down below if you'd like to contact her, check her website out. I'll put them all below. So let's get started. Now, that's one cool colour on you there.
Okay.
All right, and as I say, we may not see anything change here. So let's take a look at what a warmer colour does to you. Okay, now let's go back again to something cooler. Okay, do you notice anything yourself there?
I think I do, yeah. Even when this first one went on, I felt like my cheek colour kind of changed. I have worn this kind of orangey colour before and I thought it suited me and people said, but now that I see the contrast, I think I have a preference for this one here.
I want to see more on you to see if we can reach a conclusion here on this.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at a few more. Okay, next is navy.
Okay.
Now, navy, don't panic if you feel like, oh gosh, I won't be able to wear navy. There's a navy for everybody. This is particularly a wintry, cool, deep, intense navy. And we want to see what happens to the skin as we bring in a brown, which is warmer. Okay.
Yep.
Now, how do you feel about this one?
If I had a choice between the brown and the navy,
I would choose navy as well. Your skin looks really clear and fresh.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, we still haven't got consistency here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this is, it's okay, but we're...
Yeah, it's not really doing an awful lot, yeah.
No, I'd sooner pick the navy for you. All right, let's see about this silvery grey. And something warmer.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. How do you feel about these ones? Do you see a difference?
I do see a difference. I do, for sure. There's quite a stark difference, I think, between the two of them. Yeah. Okay. Definitely this one has, I don't know, it's nearly kind of cleaned my face or something.
There's a great phrase. So that's exactly what we're looking for.
Okay.
When you say a colour nearly cleans your face, that is exactly what the right temperature should do.
Okay.
It should make the face look really fresh and clean. Whereas if you put the wrong temperature on you, your face can look muddy and dirty.
Yes.
It really can.
Yeah.
And I agree that this is looking very harmonious on you.
Yeah.
And not washed out.
No.
Which is important because sometimes cool colours could wash a person out if they're warm undertoned. Yeah. So I still don't think this is terrible.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people react really badly to this kind of a colour.
Yeah.
Grey was certainly giving you a freshness and that...
For sure.
I mean, yeah, it's like a filter.
It completely is. I've never had that experience before, I have to say. Yeah.
Let's look at a couple of lighter colours here. Now, this is cool.
Okay.
And we have warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just feel too pale or something, do you think?
In this one?
Yeah. Well...
Or in this one?
I think this one particularly, it's not maybe,
And there's a clue there because we might be drawn into looking at another quality called value, and that's when we look at light versus dark colours.
Okay.
So it might be that the colours are light.
Yeah.
That's distracting us.
Yeah.
Rather than the temperature.
Okay.
So in terms of how the skin is reacting to the coolness of this compared to here. Yeah. So I get a tired feeling to the skin with this.
Yeah.
We get the fresh, I had great sleep. I've had, a facial kind of look. That's what that does there.
Yeah.
True white, which is cool.
Okay.
And we can add a bit of warmth, and let's see what that does to the skin with a more creamy kind of colour.
Oh, jeepers, it just makes your skin it just looks like it gives a completely different colour.
Yeah. Yeah, the freshness there, the evenness to the skin tone. Yeah. And again, this is not terrible, but it's just not as good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see that kind of the complexion not as even.
Yeah.
As with the true white.
Yeah, for sure.
Electric blue.
Okay.
I already like this on you. I don't need to see anything else.
Isn't that so lovely? And I don't wear metallics. I've looked at metallics loads, but I've never bought a metallic before, and I don't know why. I just haven't,
I think you have to be careful with metallics as well. I think, especially this kind of fabric, I feel like I don't know. It can be that, especially this type of fabric, can be a little aging on some people.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful, but also, because metallics are a little bit more reflective, we have to make sure that you can tolerate reflective materials, and that will become clear as we understand where you sit in your various seasons.
Yep.
And I have, as part of your colour analysis, I'm going to give you my 21-page e-booklet.
Great.
Which goes through makeup, hair colour, eyewear, types of materials to go for and what to avoid. So you'll have all of that information.
Fantastic.
As well. Okay, so now we can bring in something warm.
Okay, I'm not a fan of it. It's probably the only one I've had a very strong reaction to. I don't think that suits me now.
No, it doesn't do much at all.
Yeah. I feel very regal here.
Well, you are. You have your crown on. Yeah, no, that's not doing much at all. No.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
The silver, well, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like that on
you.
It's really fresh, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
And then, okay, we get that muddy complexion.
Yeah.
If you would like to work with me on reclaiming your own identity and style through a colour consultation, body shape consultation, and so much more, do get in touch. I encourage you to book a clarity call on my website to determine what services will work best for you and to see if we're a good fit to work together. I work with people all over the world, so if you are not in Ireland, don't let that stop you. Do get in touch. I'll leave the link below. Now let's get back to the analysis. Okay, so there's our softer green.
Yeah.
And we have a much stronger green here.
Okay.
All right. Now, so the question is, do the stronger colours start to overpower you, or are you holding your own with that colour?
Yeah.
If we go to a softer colour, is it complementing you and bringing the best things to you or not?
Yeah. Yep.
But the question for now is, do we prefer this one or this one? I have my conclusion. I won't share it. We'll have another look at something else here now and find out or see if we can understand this better.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at, now you mentioned pinks earlier. So here's a very soft, muted pink. Or we could have something on the other side of the scale.
Okay.
And again, the idea here with these colours is, the other thing that you might notice is that the complexion with a clear colour, the complexion actually becomes clearer sometimes. With the more muted colour, it can possibly have that muddy, not so clear effect.
Yeah. I'm seeing that, but definitely with this,
Yeah. I mean, my thought was the same with the greens. I'd absolutely go for the stronger one.
Yeah.
the green felt very grey on you.
Yeah.
I don't think these are doing anything for you.
It's just a little bit too draining, I think. Yeah, just kind of taking the colour out as opposed to putting something in.
So these kind of colours could very much, you know, make you look a little bit tired and not doing the right, even though they're on the cool side.
Yeah.
And there's the stronger colours.
Yeah.
And your skin, it looks really clear.
Yeah.
At this stage, I'm saying let's move towards stronger colours and we can refine it from there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
sounds brilliant.
Do you know what season that makes you?
No.
That's okay. So
I was actually listening.
Yeah.
I promise I was listening.
Did you not know it was going to be a test? Okay, Nicola, so we're going to go through the sub-seasons of winter now. You've asked me not to tell you what I'm putting on you, but I'm going to put it on the screen for the people watching and they can have a guess at what way we're going to go. So we're going to have 4 colours from each sub-season and it's just a sample. There's many, many more colours that we could look at as well. Okay, we have a pine green.
Okay.
And I like that.
I like that. I do like that too. I do.
I like that immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to this blue-red. Okay.
Yep.
Moving on to this cobalt blue.
Oh, yeah.
Your eyes just light up.
It's a lovely colour,
It
isn't
really
it?
is. To make a beautiful dress.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
And then we've got our navy.
That's lovely too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nicola, we're on to our next sub-season of winter. Now we've got black here. And you might think to yourself, okay, what worked better? Was it the navy or was it the black on me? You know, so you can have that kind of conversation with yourself here.
Okay.
And here is a kind of a petrol-y colour. That's quite nice. And we have our fuchsia.
Okay.
That's quite nice. And we have our royal purple.
Oh, wow. Think of warm purple.
It works on you. It always frustrates me. There's never a lot of purple in the shops.
No,
you
there
don't come
isn't.
across purple.
No, not at all. Yeah.
And I think it looks good on so many people.
Yeah.
Now this is a brighter pink than what we just saw.
Okay.
And our Chinese blue. We have yellow here.
Okay.
And our emerald green. Now,
I think just based on what you were saying, which is, you know, be careful that it's not, because I feel like my eye's been drawn to the colour of to the colour itself and not necessarily blending in.
Yes.
It's quite stark in one sense. That's just my...
Yeah, it is a little bit strong. And if we were to compare it to one of the first greens that we saw, the first colour in winter that we saw, the pine green.
Yeah. It's just different. Yeah.
We see you.
Yeah.
And it's more about the colour here.
It kind of is. I think your eye would just be drawn there immediately, you know, without taking anything else in. Yeah.
All right, so there's our pine green, which I think is a very elegant colour on you.
Yeah.
Then we had our kind of moving into a cherry red, cobalt blue.
Yeah.
And of course we have our navy. So yeah, it's a little bit light.
Yeah.
It's funny, your eyes pick up on the colour. Whatever we put on you, your eyes are picking up on that. Okay. So it's not a colour I put you in, but you can tolerate the coolness of this.
Yeah.
Again, it's not your colour, but the coolness is right.
Yeah.
And we have a nice blue. I prefer the deeper blue, but that's okay.
Me too, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our cool combination. And I did think the black was just gone too intense, too dark.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a choice between the navy or the black, navy all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get better once we bring back that colour. We could compare this to the cobalt blue that we just saw. If it was a choice between the two, I'd sooner go for the cobalt blue.
Yeah.
Or pink. I don't mind that on you
It's not bad. It's not actually bad. Yeah. Yeah.
And the purple. And I like that as well. So I just never buy this for you. It's just, I don't know, compared to what we've seen.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's moving in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
This is, it's okay. I prefer the more obviously blue-based red on you.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just not as harmonious as some of the other colours that we've seen. And then the brown, I just feel that's just flat.
Yeah,
it's just
it is.
not.
Yeah, it's not doing anything really at all.
No.
Yeah.
No. So again, like a couple of these were okay. Possibly moving just. It's more about the colour. In this lot. They're not a million miles off.
Yep.
You know, they're okay, but we need to do better than okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's becoming more about the colour. And I really notice it with this blue. It's just screaming.
It's just like, I'm here.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
Just took you along. Yeah.
And then the yellow. I mean, if you like, yellow is the colour of the season right now. If you were to go out and buy yellow, this would be the closest thing, because you do need an acidic yellow, rather than like a mustard yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, so jungle green, and you think back to your own like pine green, which was really beautiful and elegant on you.
Yeah.
Sometimes when colours go a little bit bright on a person, like this is super
like a traffic light.
Let's move on quickly. Sometimes when someone wears a colour that's too bright for them, it can come off cheap.
Yes.
On another person, it'll look exquisite.
Yes.
But this is screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're a box of crayons now.
Exactly.
I mean, the blue is the best thing there, you know.
Yeah.
But really, we know now that the brightness really has just gone too bright.
Okay, yep.
So I'm happy to say that cool is actually your dominant quality.
Yeah.
And let's take a look at some neutrals that would be good in your wardrobe now.
Brilliant.
So your base colours.
Brilliant.
Put that true white on you there. Okay. So, I mean, that in itself is just like, you can't go wrong with adding white and navy into your wardrobe.
Yeah.
So for some people, these neutrals would be incredible. These are just, and notice now, when I put these colours on you, I'm drawn to the warmer parts of your hair.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's helping you connect with that, but it's all artificial.
Yeah.
Right? Your skin is not looking its best.
Yeah.
So while you're connecting with the hair colour, the skin is not looking its best. When we remove these, now your skin is glowing. It's really great. So if we have a look at these frames on you, I'll just put them in front of your face. So immediately those, there's a yellow tone coming forward in your skin, which is not what we want.
Yes.
We want the freshness. There we go. That's such a difference now. It's such a difference. Okay. So here is our bright colours and our soft colours. And we moved in the direction of the bright colours, but we ended up not being fully bright. So we're closer here.
Yeah.
You're not a spring. Okay.
No.
You see how jarring these are? They're too bright, they're too light, they're too warm, they're just not right. Okay. You're not a summer, although your sister season is cool summer.
Yep.
So you can borrow the coolness. So these won't look too out of place. They're a little on the light side, but you see those deepest blues?
Yeah.
That's where you can borrow from.
Yeah.
You're not an autumn.
No.
Okay. You are a winter. And now this is the full spectrum of colours in winter. So we said black is not there for you, but we'll dive a little bit deeper into the winter palette now. So within winter, we explored the 3 sub-seasons. You're not bright winter. It's just too bright. It's like we see those colours before we see you.
Yeah.
We explored deep winter and they weren't quite right. They felt a bit heavy. Weren't quite there with those.
Ta-da!
A cool winter. Yeah, definitely the coolness is for you. Okay, so Nicola, here is even a small selection of your colours on you. There you go.
Wow.
So cool winter. And how do you feel looking at those?
Oh, I love them. I really love them. And it's so nice actually to get proper guidance because you're guessing so much of the time and you're not really looking at the way that it changes, you know, how you look and then how you feel as well. Those are lovely. Yeah.
So, I mean, you can go out now and you can, you know, buy things with confidence, knowing that you're not wasting your money as well and that they look really fabulous on you. That's it for today's colour consultation. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and do book a clarity call and let's get you booked in for your own... This happens all the time. Like. Sorry. Okay.
Compose yourself.
And do book. See those. You have to you have to not take yourself seriously when you're on YouTube.
Sure.
Like,
for sure.
Go ahead and book your own clarity call and let's talk about what sessions would be suitable for you. I'll see you again next week. Thanks, Nicola. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.